Hey creative soul, it's Kaylie here and welcome back to the Creative Juggle Joy podcast. Today's episode is something I think a lot of us need to hear, especially if you've been stuck in your own head lately. We're talking about the big three mindset traps: perfectionism, imposter syndrome, and comparison trap. If you've ever told yourself, I'm not ready, this isn't good enough, everyone else is already doing it better, then lovely, you are not alone. And you're not broken. Let's talk about why this happens and how to gently get out of your own way so you can start creating again, and even in the middle of a messy season. Why we get stuck. So first up, let's normalize this. Perfectionism creeps in when we care deeply. We want our work to mean something. That's beautiful, but also dangerous when it becomes, I can't share this until it's perfect. Then there's imposter syndrome. Who am I to teach this? I'm still learning too. But here's the thing, you're always going to be learning. The fact that you care about doing it well, that's a strength. And finally, the comparison trap. Scrolling social media and thinking, look at their studio. Look at their painting. Their launch was so polished. They're always making thousands. Their digital products sold out. Like, what? You start feeling behind. Like you missed the boat. Like maybe there's no point. Here's the truth. I want you to sit with. Everyone you admire started somewhere. No one posts their messy middle. Or if they do, there's still obviously a lot of off-camera that's going on behind the scenes. Someone out there is waiting to hear your version. Practical ways to break free. Here's how we start shifting out of the trap. Gently, without the shame. Step 1, make something this week. On purpose. That's messy. Record a voice note. Go live and talk through a tip. Or a process. Share a work in progress post or your unfiltered creative process. Do it before you feel ready, because done is better than perfect and messy is still useful. Step 2, repurpose that messy draft. Clip the video for a reel or YouTube short. Use the idea in a newsletter, a caption, a class bonus. Turn the post into a quote graphic or story. You're creating momentum and that builds confidence. Trust me, I went through this so much. I was so not confident with going live or doing trainings live. My first one was, I'd say it was a disaster, but it wasn't. It worked. I got through it. But I was so nervous doing a training for my clients, students, for the first time, and it was terrifying. But I did it anyway, and I'm so glad I did, because it made the next time just that little bit easier. And step 3, start a done, not perfect folder. Every time you hit publish or record a post, save it. Not for perfection, but for proof. Proof that you're doing the thing, that you're brave, that you're building. This is your resilient archive. Step 4, reframe your comparison. This one's tricky, I know, but when comparison shows up, try saying, if it's possible for them, it's also possible for me too. Let it be inspiration, not evidence you're not good enough. Look at what they're doing and ask, what's one thing I could learn from this? How can I bring my unique voice and my own experiences to this space? Or my own style? No one has your blend of skills, values, voice, and story. That is your magic, and no one can copy that. Yes, your products may get copied by somebody else, but they're not going to have the heart that you put into it. And the majority of the time, it's not going to have the quality either. It may speak to somebody else, whereas you have your own audience. So here's your gentle action challenge this week. Step 1, choose one idea. Something you've been holding back. A tip, a story, a little tutorial, behind the scenes process, a new product. Step 2, share it, messy, on purpose. Whether it's a post, a recording, a quick reel, the goal isn't perfection. It's motion, it's connection, it's showing up, because your people need to see you doing the work. Step 3, save it. Put it in your done, not perfect folder and watch it grow. Let it be a record of your courage, not your polish. And my lovely friend, perfection doesn't pay the bills. Comparison doesn't build your business. And imposter syndrome doesn't serve your audience. Action does, progress does, and consistency does. Your story, your version, your voice, that's what someone else needs to see or hear to believe they can do it too. So let's ditch the myth that we need to have it all figured out before we start. Because trust me, no, it really doesn't. You're allowed to be a work in progress and still help people. I am going through a really rough season with a toddler, and I'm trying very hard to make sure I can show up for my audience, and sometimes it doesn't go on deadlines, and that's okay, because my audience know that I have a toddler to deal with, and that I have a business and a client to deal with, and that's okay. I will get to it when I can. And yes, my consistency looks very different. But as long as I have a plan and I can keep plugging away at it step by step, little by little, I will get there. If this resonated, come hang out with me on Instagram at Spellweaver Creative Studio, or send me a message through the podcast page at The Creative Juggle Joy. I'd love to celebrate your next brave step, even if it's a messy one. Until next time, keep creating, keep juggling, and most importantly, keep finding joy in the process.